Hey Scorpios, thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm going to do a mid-monthly from the middle of February to the end of February general reading for you. I'm going to let you know that I do just go off of the energies of the card, not specifically the gender that's represented on the card. So just know that I am intuitively reading the energies from this. I am going to be, for this channel, do 2 readings a month starting out. I'm going to do the beginning of the month to the middle of the month, and then I'm also going to do the middle to the end of the month. Right now, and again, this is the middle of the month of February 2021 to the end, and I'm going to do a general reading. If you like what you see, please like this video and subscribe if you want to support. And I also include information underneath the video, how to get in touch with me if you want to book your own private reading or things of that nature, Instagram information and so forth. So Scorpios, let's get down into it and let's get ready to get this message out to you. I also read the cards in the upright. Again, I'll go off of the energy, so I'm definitely make it make sense. So if you see me flipping the cards around, it's just what I do. I appreciate you coming in. Again, if you feel inclined to like this video, I appreciate it. And if you feel inclined to subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Okay. Got the 4 is in action here. One more card for my Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio. Let's get into this reading here. Okay, Scorpio. So, I'm picking up on the energies of something that you're working on or have been working on is almost at its moment of completion, if it's not at the moment of completion. And so much so in the fact that, okay, now that this is done or it's about to be done, I'm ready to celebrate, you know, my accomplishments. I see that happening for you. I also see you moving on from something, and it may have been related to what you were working on. Something may not have been working out the way that you wanted to, and you was like, I'm not even gonna fool around with that. I'm just gonna, you know, keep it moving this way, because you have your eye on your prize, and you're not gonna let, or you wasn't gonna let whatever this was hold this up. You know, you had something to do. I see that whatever this is that you have coming near to completion is something that you needed to change your circumstance, to change your situations, and that's why you was wanting to do it, because you wanted this change. Again, if there was some kind of conflict or some kind of disruption that was trying to hinder you from getting to this point to where this change was going to happen, you handled it. You know, everything doesn't require a fight, but things can be handled in such a manner that Scorpio, that you're not always like the reactor. You know, you can handle situations without it blowing up. And I feel like in this situation here, it was handled in that manner. It didn't get ugly. You just knew you had to move on from it to get to where you needed to go. You know, doing this for this change that you wanted to happen, and you know, basically was going to do it how you needed to do it to get there, to see this change. I also see you knew that once it was completed, or once it was done, and once it changes, that you was going to get to this moment where you could say, I found, you know, it's done. I can finally relax. You know, I could finally just sit back, you know, and look at all that I've accomplished. and that's the moment that you're looking to get to. I'm gonna grind until I get to this moment where I can just sit back and relax and look at everything that I've done. And that's what you was working so hard toward is getting to that moment. I also see that I see the energy of, I don't know if some of the blockages or the obstacles had to do with some rules that were set that may have been like old and outdated rules, that if you didn't figure out a different way to operate, or to get around this old regulation or whatever the case may be, that it wasn't going to happen. That may be in something that was going to initially be some type of blockage for you, a law or an old rule or something like that, or an old way of doing things, but you figured it out. And it worked out in your favor for you to get what it was that you were trying to get out of this. I see that it's going to be given to you, or it has been given to you. It's ultimately to be yours. Okay. These old rules, I don't know if some of you guys had to go through some type of legal situation to get over that law, that rule, that old regulation, or whatever the case may be. I see there's an energy of some people may have had to go through that. Some people may have had to file some type of paperwork, or get some type of licensures or something like that. It's all policy or whatever the case may be. But you are going to get to your moment of, or you have gotten to your moment of, okay, it's all done. I got it all done. And now I can relax. I'm going to pull some clarifiers to clarify the situation here. Okay. It's like somebody took the time out to make sure that they were skilled up, make sure that they, took in some more training, got more knowledgeable, read up on what they needed to get around what was going on. Somebody definitely took that time. And that's exactly what got them to the point forward of being able to move on. You made sure you knew what you needed to know. You made sure you consulted whatever resources that you needed to move forward. That's how you be heavily equipped to handle situations. Be knowledgeable what you getting yourself into, so you know the ins and outs, because people will try to pull one over on you. Okay, the Six of Swords, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. I see that somebody may have assisted you with this financially, may have gifted you, or let you borrow, or in a moment they was willing to give you what you needed to to get this going, or to see this through. But it definitely looked like that there was some assistance that was given to you. A lot of decisions had to be made before you got to the moment of change. You may had you may have done a lot of praying. You may have consulted your higher source. Just whatever you needed to do to feel like I needed like some spiritual assistant on my side, for this to get to where it needs to go. Please clear these blockages. Please, let me get to the end of this and get through this legal matter for some of you, or whatever the case may be, so I can see the end of this. And that's what we have to do. We have to consult our source. Yep, it looks like I also see it looks like it took more than you. It took some people here to assist with this, to get everything finalized, to get you to the end point of it. There was definitely some help involved. It looks like before this help that maybe it was a lot of worrying and stuff going on, because you didn't think that it was going to work out for you. You didn't think that it was going to finally conclude. You didn't think it was going to go out in your favor. And this definitely had, you know, had you worried for whoever this is for. Yeah, it looks like there was some assistance that came maybe from somebody older, wiser, who knew more, who had more, you know, who had a lot, who had this to offer to you, and they was willing to do it, and it was it was because of their expertise that things was able to move forward. Sorry about that, Scorpio. Yeah. So again, if it really feels like that, whatever this is going to be overcome, you're going to have your moment again to kind of like celebrate this victory here, because you went through the trenches on this. You did what you had to do. You fought fair. You know, you played nice, and you ultimately, you're going to get to that moment where you do get to celebrate this. If you have not already been through the celebration part, it is coming for you. It's like you did everything you were supposed to do, and that's why it worked out. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you here, Scorpio. And get this additional message for the situation here for my Scorpio. Okay. So what I see here is, again, with what you were going through, and this is what I take from this. With what you was going through, you really didn't have anything to worry about, because you were protected. You had your angels, you had your ancestors, your spirit guide, whoever, you had them with you, guiding you the whole time. They was going to make sure that no matter what you went through, that you got to see the end of this, or that you get to see the end of this, and that to let you know that you are protected and you are divinely guided. And so that in that aspect of it, you didn't have to worry, even though we're human beings and that's just something that we do. They just letting you know you don't have to. We got you. They got you. And this last oracle message that I'm going to give to you, I am going to read it verbatim from the book, because I don't want to miss the ultimate message on what Spirit has for you for your situation and what you're going through. And what this is saying is time to go. So I'm going to let you know what this means. Time to go, Scorpio. Again, thank you for taking the time out to view this reading. If you see fit, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And this oracle card, this last card here, is going to conclude your reading for you, Scorpio. Here we go. The essential meaning of time to go is that it's the endings. It's the completion. You walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or to experience. Here's your completion, your celebration. Scorpio, this is the moment where you walked away from it. Okay, so the message is you are at the end of one journey and you have not yet begun the next. I'm just going to show you. Let's see. Whoop. Sorry, Scorpio. Sorry about that. Completion. You're at the end of the journey and you have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. Take stock of what you learned, because it's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There's nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. This is your change. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. You're going to get this ending that you made this change for. It's there for you. So, Scorpio, go ahead. It's time to go. It's time to make these changes so you can get to that celebratory moment in whatever this situation is, because it's for you. Thank you again for tuning in. I'll see you at the beginning of March.